All right, let's get this set up quickly. Close that window, sort out the lights. Welcome to today's market update, guys. I'm getting love from around the world. I think we're almost at that threshold. People do enjoy a bit of social evidence. So if we go over here, we're 5 followers away from 1,000. There's a break point after that, and once that hits, there's another one over there. The open gates start to come. So well done for being the legacy members and being involved with this up front. It's just about to explode. Okay, so you're wondering what's happening in today's market updates. Well, that's a big question. So what I've got over here is a potentiality of an uptrend continuation. Now, it's important for us to try and depict which lane price wants to take. So from this aspect, we could have seen just a bit of cool off for it to get some push against over this 4/1 line before it continues up. So we're waiting for that to either break down or push up. So it's a very important week to ascertain whether trend is still up, because we said got that higher high over there, if it's going to continue going up, or if it's going to find its way down to this 1/2 line and then gradually move over to a different probability. So a bit on the fence on that one. Over here on the quarterly, we've got our higher high that formed, so we're still in uptrend, and then down the steep 1/4 line once again to see whether or not we can reach all the way down into this region over here. Now, it's still a bit of a question, because when there is a steep fall along the early realms of the Gantt square, and says that price is simply wanting to expend that energy to find its next confirmation point so that it can continue trend. So what I'm saying here is, if trend continues upwards, we could just be having this quick turning point form itself before continuing back up again. So a bit of a tricky landscape at the moment. I wouldn't go in too big. Over here, we've got the lower highs and the lower lows still going down. I've put my own personal working capital into this trade, so I'm not trading institutional money on it just yet, surely because I want to see what happens next. I'm not sure if we're going to get a lower low as yet. So once again, kind of keeping it conservative. In fact, I'm going to reduce my take profit to a bit more of a conservative range just to lock that profit in, and then see what happens next. Now, what we're looking for over here, guys, is the changing of lanes or the choosing of lanes. So we saw that the 1/4 was the initial taste of preference, but it didn't continue down there. So I think price is etching across to this 1/2, and from this 1/2, we can see it pop down into range. Again, the big question right now across all the time frames is whether or not we're going to have a lower low here or a higher low. So conservative targets, or just keep close to the trade, I suppose. Let's go down to the day cycle, and once again, more often than not, we're going to see this push towards the downside. We're ending off this quadrant on the weekly, which means we're ending off the cycle on a day, and it could form a higher low by the looks of things. So what could happen here is a higher low could then bounce itself in to something of that range and then continue down. Now, that's one option. Let's have a look on the weekly cycle to see if that ties up. So what we saw over there is it could come down, find a different way, and then continue its path. So a lot of probabilities right now. I'm not entirely confident in what the market is trying to tell us. So I need to stress it out. Make sure that you've got tight stop losses and you're not over leveraging on this one. All right, I think that's it for today, guys. I just want to say welcome to all the new members. I can't even keep up with saying hello to everyone. Every time I open up this little bell, there's like another 10, 15, 20 guys who are following the channel. So congratulations for finding us. you finally found something that is the real deal, and the information that absolutely works. And again, guys, if you haven't seen this before, that's a good thing. The way we do things on this market is from a place of beyond market technology and thinking. We don't employ the stock market limited weird kind of realm. We do what works, and as you can see, if you go through to the page, it works. On that, before I sign off, let's go have a look quickly at what we predicted last. This is, by the way, if you're interested, what it looks like from behind the scenes. This is my personal results. So we said it was going to go down there, and it did. And okay, this is what I'm looking at right here. So when price was over there, we said it was going to go up there. It didn't go there in terms of the distance, but it went there in terms of price. And if I just go forward one, you can see over there, bang. So it goes up there. So here's your before. And there's your after. I just moved the arrow across to show you what was going to happen next. And then, of course, it turned around, and we're in the short at the moment. Have yourself a fantastic day, guys. If you have any questions on how I do or what I do, please leave the comments below with your beautiful text or hit me up in the DMs. Cheers for now.